It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter. If you need advice on relationships, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com. Click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one today, and you never know, it could be yours. So write us.
Buckle up. Hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, a Strawberry Letter.
Is that sexy, nephew? Who was that?
He don't sound sexy. He sound half sick. See, try it again, Tommy.
Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is.
See, now he did more that time.
Day. Yeah.
That's sexy to you, Curly?
That's sexy all day.
Yeah, see, you ain't had nobody in a while. Yeah.
What?
You just shooting everybody today.
Yeah. She ain't had nobody in a while.
Which one you want, Shirley? Don't you want sex?
Yeah.
But you ain't giving it, though. Whatever she wants.
Who, me?
He sounded sexy.
Yeah, you.
Okay. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
That's sexy.
Really?
Wow.
Speaking of sexy now.
Well. Here we go.
Go ahead, Shirley.
Dear Steve and Shirley, I am 44 years old and I've been divorced for 4 years. I met a great man online that was almost too good to be true. He'll be 60 this year and he loves to work out, so he looks great for his age. His arms are muscular, but his belly is squishy now, and he loves to tell me about his six-pack he used to have. I'm not into muscular men, so when he showed up to our first date with a tight shirt on, I was embarrassed. I couldn't stop staring at his nipples and hairy chest poking through his shirt, but I pressed on and got to know him. After only 4 months of hanging out, he invited me to join him in Chicago for his business trip. He flew out before me and he sent an Uber to pick me up from the airport, so I went straight to his hotel room. It was late when I got to the hotel, and he was lying in bed when I walked in. He threw the covers back, and he was wearing a black thong and a tight black muscle shirt, and he announced that it was time for us to have sex for the first time. He has a great sense of humor, so I thought it was a joke, and I started laughing hysterically. I asked him if he thought that was sexy. He put his pants on and left the room, and he didn't come back. A hotel rep called the room early the next morning to tell me that the gentleman who paid for the room has already checked out of the room and moved to another hotel, so I had to leave. All of this because he was trying to be sexy in thongs. I had to pay to get my flight changed and everything, and he won't talk to me, so I can't ask him for my money back. I sent him a text telling him that thongs on a man's hairy behind ain't sexy. Should I chalk this up as another lesson learned, or do I keep trying to get my money? Yeah, chalk it up to another lesson learned, and you are not going to get your money. This letter is not even about money. If it was, he wouldn't have paid for your trip in the first place. I mean, remember, he flew you out to Chicago, had an Uber pick you up from the airport, take you to your hotel. You didn't have to come out of pocket for anything initially. Even though you don't like the way he dresses, you never once said you didn't want to go to Chicago on the trip with him. What you did say was this was a great man who was almost too good to be true and who looks great for his age. His arms are muscular, but you don't like muscular men. His stomach is squishy, though, so you see how, you see how you're sending mixed messages. You sound a bit confused here. You're sitting up here judging this man's body. But again, you happily went to Chicago to hang out with him. You said you pressed on and got to know him. Now you're 4 months in the relationship. You still have a problem with him. You haven't told him anything yet about how you feel about how he dresses and all of this. This is who he is. This is a 60-year-old man who feels good about himself. He likes to put his sexy stuff, or what he thinks is sexy, on. And haven't on this show, haven't you heard Steve say that if he had a six-pack, he would come to work shirtless, just in a vest? Some men just feel sexy like that, okay? Somehow your man doesn't get that you don't like it, though, so he keeps wearing the tight shirts and thongs. You crushed him. You crushed his ego when you thought it was a joke and you laughed hysterically, so he got mad and left. I mean, here he thought he was looking all sexy for you and you broke out laughing like that? It's over. You're not getting your money back and you guys are done. Steve?
I got a thong.
Well,
Sexy Steve, should I
it's
say?
sort of crazy, this letter. Mm-hmm. How can he think this is sexy? It's a lot of how-tos in this letter. And I got something for you too, lady. How can he think this is sexy is the title? Well, let's talk about what else everybody thinks. You're 44, you've been divorced 4 years, you met a great man online that was almost too good to be true. Well, don't that always turn out to be the case? When have you ever met somebody you thought was too good to be true and he didn't turn out to be too good to be true? Every woman listening has met somebody that seemed too good to be true. And guess what turned out? It was too good to be true. Now you think hit a fairy tale and hit you upside your head. He's 60 this year. He liked to work out, so he looked great for his age. His arms are muscular, but his belly is squishy. And now he loves to tell me about the six-pack he used to have. That could be a couple of us on this show.
You can't have it all now. Come on.
Because the man is 44. Very muscular arms.
But we all got a squishy stomach. Every last one of them.
All right, hold that
Always
thought.
talking about that six-pack we used to have.
Hold that
But this
thought.
ain't about us. We come back, I'll tell you.
Yeah. Coming up, part 2 of Steve's response to today's Strawberry Letter. How can he think this is sexy? Coming up at 23 minutes after, right after this.
Bless up, it's DJ Khaled.
Hey, what up? This your boy Chris Brown.
Hey, this is Keisha Cole.
God's people, this is Kirk Franklin.
Hey, this is John Legend, and you're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Think about the people who mean the most to you. Giving them valuable protection is a great gift you can offer, and Globe Life Insurance can make it easy. With Globe Life coverage, there's no medical exam, just a simple application. Take this step for the people you love. Call Globe Life at 1-800-251-5400 or visit globeliferadio.com. That's 1-800-251-5400 or globeliferadio.com. All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject is, how can he think this is sexy?
So this 44-year-old lady that met this great guy online that seemed too good to be true, turned out it was too good to be true. He's 60, he likes working out, he looks good for his age. His arms are muscular, but his belly is squishy. Now he loves to tell me about the six-pack that he used to have. I do that too, so I kind of thought the letter was about me, but that was 20 years ago. Even 22 years ago, I didn't have a six-pack, so it took me out the letter. And it could be Junior, because Junior is 44. And then sometime on the Zoom, he'll wear a sleeveless shirt, and he got nice-looking arms, but then he would go again.
Where my stomach at?
And I've told people all the time, a lot of people refer to my stomach as a gut, and I've told them this is not gut. This is income. It come in here, and that's where it stays. I call it income. And then, so he likes to wear muscles. And I'm not into muscular men, so when he showed up at our first date with the tight shirt on, you was embarrassed. You could stop staring at his nipples and his hairy chest poking through the shirt. If you got chest hair and you wear a tight shirt, fitted, it's going to come through the shirt. So you might want to consider that, fella. But you pressed on and got to know him. And 4 months after hanging out, he asked you to come to Chicago on a business trip. He flew out before me, and he sent an Uber to pick me up from the airport. So I went straight to his hotel. It was late when you got there, and he was lying in the bed when you walked in. He threw the covers back. He was wearing a black thong, a tight muscle shirt, and he announced it's time for us to have sex for the first time. So the dude got a great sense of humor, so you thought it was a joke, and you started laughing hysterically. I asked him if he thought that was sexy. He put his pants on, left the room, and didn't come back.
He was mad.
Then the people down at the hotel called up to the room early next morning and told you that the gentleman that paid for the room had already checked out the room and moved to another hotel, so I had to leave.
Well, you made him mad.
Yeah. Now, all this because he was trying to be sexy in thongs. I had to pay to get my flight changed and everything, and he won't talk to me. Well, because you told him he wasn't sexy in the thong. I can't, and now he won't talk to me, so I can't ask him for my money back. I sent him a text telling him that the thong on a man's hairy behind ain't sexy. Should I chalk this up for another lesson learned, or do I keep trying to get my money? First of all, let me teach you a couple lessons. Men that wear thongs don't pay money back.
Say it again. What now? What?
Men that wear thongs don't pay money back. Thong-wearing men do not pay money
Why
back.
not?
I don't know. It's just a rule, Shirley. It's just a rule. I don't know where the rule came from, and it just popped up into my head. But anybody I know wear a thong don't pay money back.
They're too fine.
Now, here's the problem I have for you. Should I chalk this up for another lesson learned, or do I keep trying to get my money back? What money is hers?
Well, you know,
I don't understand what she wants.
She had to change her flight, so that cost money because she had to get out of the hotel room. Mm.
Okay. Why he owe you that?
Right. She's not getting any money back.
No, he bought you the airplane ticket. You changed it. Now you want your money back for the change. No. What doesn't you spent your money? He don't even know nothing about you changing the ticket. He didn't tell you to change the ticket. He got out that hotel and left. He went to a whole nother hotel. Now you sitting up in there looking crazy because you ain't got the money to stay up there. But you got to get out of here though. He done left the whole hotel. He's so embarrassed. He put his pants on, left, and didn't come in. You thought he was going to go to his room, and then y'all was going to have breakfast?
She crushed him.
She did. She crushed him. That's what I said.
You crushed him. Hair everywhere. Tight shirt, big stomach, nice arms.
And that thong.
All this hair. And that thong got hair on each side of it.
Okay, but
you was not sexy. No, we gonna do this visual because it's the letter.
No.
It's what she saw that ticked him off. What is it, Shirley?
I just wanted to say this as a rule, since you mentioned rules. Women don't like men in thongs. We don't. It's not sexy to us.
No, and
it's
men who wear thongs that think they sexy, it's usually not. Thong and stomach don't even go in the same sentence. You can't. Thong and stomach. See, you can't have a thong on and all they see is a little V in the front. They don't see the straps holding up the thong or nothing. It just look like you got a little triangle in front of you. They don't see the straps because your stomach is hiding the straps that go around to the
boxers or briefs.
Can you fit in a thong? If you can fit in a thong, it's a problem.
I've never worn one. Plus, I can't have that strain.
Okay.
I can't do that strain. I'm not going to be able to do that. I can't do that. I don't know what that do. I'm going to have to cut this string off, and then that flap ain't going to be stable no more.
All right, let us, please.
I'm going to be wearing a loincloth at that point.
Because we got to get out of here. Leave us your comments on today's Strawberry Letter on Instagram and at Steve Harvey FM, and check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand. Now, coming up next, it is Junior and Sports Talk, okay? That's what we're doing next, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.